Shalom. Giving all praises, all honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. And salutations to you brothers out there also pushing the truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth too. Shalom to you brothers as well. Shalom to the believers of the household of faith. And we do these videos for the hopeful elect and to warn the people and to get the blood off our hands. All right. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Now, ignorant means to not know. All right. So we're not ignorant, meaning to the fact that, to the point where we don't know what's going on. All right. And when I'm reading this scripture, I'm talking about the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, which are the Edomites, which are here to do the bidding on the left-hand side, to do the evil that you see here on the planet Earth. And all the things that the people are, struggling with and they having hardships. A lot of it can be contributed to the physical sons of Satan, which is the so-called white man, in which he is not an upright person. And we can point majority of the problems here on earth to the so-called white man. And it'll be true. All right. The reason why you can't afford to live is because the so-called white man has created a society in which he's squeezing everybody to death. All right. We got fiat money and he controls this world. He controls the prices and the goods, and he monopolized all of these different sectors of the world, and he controls the prices. So everything that you can point to in this society, why is everybody sick? Because the so-called white man is poisoning people. All right. Now I can go on and on and on and on and on. All right. But the point I'm trying to make here is these people have an agenda and a plan. All right. I'm going to read this in the NLT, 2 Corinthians 2:11. So that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. Now, what am I talking about? This is a WEF forum.com. This is actually their website, the WEF. If you don't know what the WEF is, you need to do some more digging, and you need to be in tune with prophecy so you can know what's going on. Okay, because the scripture just said we are not ignorant to his devices, and a lot of you people are gonna get taken in an evil time. All right, matter of fact, that's in if I'm not mistaken, this is Ecclesiastes 9:12. It says, "For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth upon them suddenly." And these things are going to fall upon people suddenly because they're not paying attention to what the hell is going on. They're not paying attention to the signs. They're just living their day-to-day lives, and they don't know. A lot of people have no idea what the hell is going on. Just like when C-19 hit, right? When people thought that when this man presented to you a solution for the problem he caused, and you believed him because you had no idea what was going on. Now everybody's all sick and dying, dropping dead. It's because people don't care. Then people are just worrying about a day-to-day. All right, and that's how this other things that these people got planned, people are going to get snared. All right, it says 4 global risks to look out for in the post-pandemic era. Power disperses in a post-superpower era. And I'm going to keep reading. Number 2, a big election year won't stop our recurrent crisis of political legitimacy. Now, if you want to read this, you go to their website, right? You just go to weforum.org. Right now, here's the one that I paid a little bit more attention to. Number 3, a more, well, 3 and 4. A more complex global mental health crisis. And a lot of people, what it says right here. First, therapists say climate change is generating a new type of anxiety. And it's not climate change. It's the hardships that people are enduring. That people are becoming mentally ill. That people are being perplexed. And people are feeling like committing, off of themselves. They feel like, that life ain't worth living anymore because of the hardships and the juice that they administrated a couple years back. People are all jacked up mentally and physically because life is lifing. All right. And it's hard. And if you notice after the pandemic, life has gotten a lot harder to live, to deal with, because this was all a part of the plan. And Klaus Schwab told you, prepare for a more angrier world. All right. Now, it says an era of shock events. Right. Now, check this out. This is what they're saying. Unexpected, destabilizing shock events. A new global extremist group emerges. Now, are they prophesying this? You damn right they are. All right. It says, with the world distracted with multiple major wars and leadership in decline, this could be an opportunistic time for a new extremist group to make its mark. Now, these devils, they got all the power in their hands. And they do things behind the scenes because when you read Revelation 6, it says, and power was given unto them to take peace from the earth. So they have the power given to them on the left hand side to do what they were created to do, which is what? Lie, steal, cheat, kill. All right. Hurt people. And this is what they've been doing since they've been in power. All right. Number 2, and then you heard us say this a lot. And them other groups not warning about this. All right. Other groups were talking about Trinity and they worried about debates and look, this shit's serious, man. A cyber pandemic that is intentional. They're telling you in your face. This is on their website. A cyber P that is intentional. Okay? So this is going to be intentional. This is going to be a thing where they're going to do this intentionally. It's not going to be a mistake. Okay? This is on their website. But if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book. Put it in the words. And guess what? A nigga ain't going to read. That's one thing a nigga ain't going to do. And that's a saying, but, the elect are waking up. The elect are going to look into things and figure out, wait, damn, these devils did say this and that, and it did come. Event 201, they're going to start putting pieces together. That's why a prudent man, Proverbs 22, foreseeth the evil and hideth from himself. How are you going to hide yourself in these times? Under the shadow of the Almighty. Physically, you're not going to be able to do anything when the lights go out and your bank account don't work. The gas stations are done. Everything is ran electronically. Running water is not here. Physically, there is nothing you're going to be able to do as a man but lean upon the Lord. So we're not here telling you to stack up canned goods and get some water, because at the end of the day, what we're about to experience here on the planet Earth, it's going to be like a time like no other. And there's no physical way, physically or mentally, something that you can prepare for. What in the hell is it? The Lord is going to have to keep us through all this, man. All right, these devils are getting ready to move on their agenda, and they want their agenda because they're all old, they're dying off, they're sick, some of them. All right, just the past couple of years, the Lord been taking some of these elites out. All right, they're old, man, and a lot of them, they want to see this happen. All right, but the Lord is going to punish these Edomites. All right, it says climate change. Right, so they already got their agenda in place. and they just setting things up behind the scenes, and they're going to present these things to you and give you a solution. What's going to be the solution for all these cyber pandemics? What's going to be the solution for climate change? Right? They're going to tell you what the climate is bad, meat is bad. To help this, to save the earth, they're going to go on a save the earth little scam gig. You know, the earth needs help. So in order to help the earth, we have to eat less meat. All right. We have to, stop killing animals and go eat lab meat. They've already presented a lot of these things to you to get your mind ready. And a lot of people are going to fall for it. Why? Because they're not written in the book of life. Okay. And the cyber pandemic is going to be a part of Revelation 13 and 16, where the technology will be inserted inside of you instead of on a card or on your phone. They want to merge man with machine. All right, you best believe that these cyber attacks is definitely a part of this plan, for sure. Where if you want to feel safe, get your money inside of you, or get your wallet inside of you. No one can hack you now. All right, and all hell. And we say this, but when it do happen, it ain't gonna be pretty, man. Because a lot of people, they don't know what the fuck is going on. All right, and they sit here, they tell you, and people, they just keep going. Right? What does it say? Pass on and I'll destroy. Let me get that. There you go. I already quoted it earlier. Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. NLT. A prudent person foresees danger and takes precaution. Like, hold up, man. Something going on in this world. This world has gotten progressively bad very fast. Something's wrong. That's what you're supposed to be in your mind. Like, damn, something wrong, man. Like, I got to get right with God. Like, something ain't up. All right? It says the simpleton goes blindly on and suffers the consequences. And that's what a lot of people did during 2020. They weren't prudent. Now, it did come as a so-called surprise. But the men of the Lord were prepared. Why? Because we follow what the scriptures say. The scriptures say, never trust thine enemy. So we knew not to get that. All right. The scriptures speak about don't make no cutting into your flesh. All right. Okay, we knew that. All right. The scriptures gave us what we needed when the pandemic came. So we knew that if we trusted in the Lord would take care of us. And look, here it is, 4 or 5 years later, we're still here. People called us sea theorists, and we're not going to live long, and you guys are we was called all type of names, but we trusted in the Lord, and we're still here. All right, 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And I'm saying, all right, who's the devil? We all know that the devil is not talking about a man with a pitchfork under in another dimension. No. Right? Who's the devil? Right? The sons of Satan, or the so-called white man. Those people, they're the devil. They're the deceivers. They're the slanderers. All right? Those are the people that cause mischief upon the earth, cause hurt upon the earth. Those are the people. If you look at a group of people for the last 500 years and just pick a race of who've done the most violence, lying, stealing, killing, you would only have to have one conclusion. And that would have to be him. And it's just based off history. But a lot of people, they still trust the man, But this is what these people got for you, man. They got everything all mapped out for you. And when it comes, it is what it is. We got the blood off our hands. We warn the people, all right? So Lord willing, was edifying. Shalom.